thing happen. You have to go back to 1968 to Lyndon Baines Johnson, who pulled the plug in March of that year, saying he would not run for the presidency. He was mired, as you know, in the middle of the Vietnam War at that time, and he just couldn't go on. But now we're several months beyond that. Yep. In terms of a comparison. And so to your point, 4 months is not a long time for somebody to be introduced to the nation and to take on somebody who's as well known as Donald Trump. On the other hand, if it's the right person, and I don't know who that right person is necessarily, if it's the right person, that individual could really catch fire and defeat Donald Trump. So this is a situation that is very fluid, and because it's in flux the way it is, we'll have to see over the next 3, 4, 5 days what happens and whether Joe Biden can hang on.
All right. Can President Biden, Joe Biden, be replaced at the top of the Democratic presidential ticket? Can they just yank their support and give it to someone else, or does he have to just willingly step down?
He has to make the decision to step down, and that's why I think so many people are saying, "Hey, you know, we can't force the president, but we aren't going to object if he takes a different decision and decides not to run." And I think his insiders, led really by First Lady Joe Biden, are the ones that have to have this conversation with the president, if it's going to be had, to convince him to walk away. Otherwise, I think if he moves forward, Andre, there's every chance that he doesn't make it in the general election.
Why can't they force him, though, off the ticket? I mean, the other ones rallying around him, they can just rally around someone else. What are the technicalities that say he has to step aside?
Well, don't forget, he won every primary. Those delegates are pledged to him. He has those delegates. He can release them. And the rules of both the Democrat convention and the Republican convention are different. Some are the same, but you have to go through a process. And the process here is that the president himself would have to make the decision to release his delegates. Otherwise, he goes into the convention and he says, "Hey, you're pledged to vote for me."
All right. Political analyst Brian Sobel. This is taking center stage, this issue of Biden's age. He's giving another interview, as he said. He gave the other interview with George Stephanopoulos, and even that didn't come off that great. So things are still hairy for the president right now in his re-election bid. We thank you so much. We'll be checking in with you again very soon.
That sounds great, Andre. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye. Coming up on Mornings on 2 to 9, it's been gaining steam on